If you're about to drop $60,000 on a campervan in 2026, you need to hear this first, because what dealers aren't telling you is costing buyers an average of $12,000 in the first year alone, and most of them don't realize it until they try to sell. I'm going to show you the 3 hidden cost drivers that exploded in 2026, why used vans from 2022 are actually more expensive to own than new ones right now, and exactly which buyers are getting burned the worst. By the end of this video, you'll know if this is the right year to buy, or if waiting 6 months could save you the price of a small car. Walk into any dealership right now, and you'll see Mercedes Sprinter conversions starting at $85,000, Winnebago Revel, $195,000. Even a basic Ford Transit conversion from a mid-tier builder is pushing $70,000, and that's before destination fees. 3 years ago, that same Transit build was $52,000. Same floor plan, same components. So what changed? Most people blame inflation and call it a day, but that's lazy analysis, and it's causing buyers to make terrible decisions. Because when you actually break down where the cost increases are coming from, you realize something critical. Not all vans are affected equally, and some buyers are overpaying by $15,000 or more simply because they don't understand what's actually driving the price up. Reason number 1, the lithium tax. Let me show you the first hidden cost driver: lithium battery tariffs and supply chain strangleholds. In 2023, a 300 amp-hour lithium battery system cost a van builder about $2,800 wholesale. Today, that same system costs them $4,600, a 64% increase. And it's not just batteries. Solar charge controllers, inverters, anything with lithium cells or semiconductors has exploded. Here's why this matters to you. If you're looking at a van with a quoted off-grid electrical system, you need to ask what brand and what year the components were purchased, because builders who stocked up in late 2024 can still offer 2024 pricing. Builders who didn't, they're passing a $3,000 to $5,000 premium directly to you. And here's the controversial part nobody's talking about. Some builders are using this as cover to inflate margins. I've seen identical Victron system configs quoted at $8,200 from one builder and $12,500 from another, both in 2026. That's not tariffs, that's opportunism. The smart move? If a builder can't give you component receipts or at least brand names and model numbers for the electrical system, walk away. You're about to subsidize their margin padding. Reason number 2, the insurance crisis. Here's the one that's quietly destroying buyers in 2026. Specialized RV insurance has become a nightmare. If you bought a Storyteller Overland Mode or a Winnebago Solus in 2022, your insurance was probably $1,400 to $1,800 a year. Reasonable. Today, that same coverage is $3,200 to $4,500 annually. And in some states like California, Florida, and Colorado, it's even worse. Why? 2 reasons. First, campervan theft is up 220% since 2023. Vans are easy to steal, hard to track, and expensive to replace. Insurers are bleeding money. Second, repair costs have skyrocketed. A fender bender that used to cost $4,000 to fix now runs $11,000 because of custom bodywork, electrical integration, and parts delays. But here's what kills me. Most buyers don't calculate this into their budget. They see the $75,000 purchase price, get approved for the loan, and then get hit with a $4,200 annual insurance bill they weren't expecting. That's $350 a month, the equivalent of a second car payment. And if you're financing, some lenders now require full-timer insurance, which adds another $600 to $900 annually. So when someone tells you campervans cost more in 2026, they're not just talking about the sticker price. They're talking about a $6,000 to $8,000 annual operational increase that didn't exist 3 years ago. Reason number 3, the used van trap. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake I'm seeing buyers make in 2026, assuming used vans are the smart financial move. There are 2 used markets in 2026. Private cash deals from motivated sellers and dealer-listed used vans priced like it's still 2022. One is an opportunity, the other is a trap. Here's the trap. You see a 2022 Ram ProMaster conversion listed at a dealer for $58,000. New, it's $78,000. You think you're saving $20,000. But here's what you're actually buying. A van with 47,000 miles that's out of warranty, with a lithium battery system that's already degraded 15 to 20%, with a water heater that's probably been run dry at least once, and with a solar setup that's using 2021 technology, meaning it's 30% less efficient than current systems. And because it's used, you can't finance it at 5.9% like a new van. You're looking at 8.5 to 10.5% through a credit union if they even approve a recreational vehicle loan in 2026. Let me show you the real math. $58,000 used van at 9.5% over 10 years equals $746 per month. $78,000 new van at 6.2% over 12 years equals $701 per month. You're actually paying more per month for an inferior product with no warranty and likely $5,000 to $8,000 in deferred maintenance. This is where people get angry because the math doesn't care how the van feels. Unless you're buying used with cash from a private seller who needs to move it fast and you have mechanical skills to handle repairs yourself, you're better off buying new in 2026. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the dealer used market is absolutely predatory right now. The surprising insight: who's actually winning? Here's the part that's going to make some people angry. Cash buyers who negotiate are getting insane deals in 2026 because while retail prices are high, builders are sitting on inventory they can't move. Interest rates killed the financing market. So if you walk in with $70,000 cash and you're willing to take last year's floor plan with 2024 components, you can negotiate 18 to 25% off asking price. I've personally seen a $92,000 Storyteller Overland Classic sell for $71,000 cash to a buyer who wasn't in a hurry. That's the deal of the decade. But if you're financing, you're paying full retail, eating high interest rates, and getting crushed by insurance costs. The middle-class family financing a van for weekend trips is subsidizing the cash buyer's discount. That's just the reality. Takeaway? Who should buy? Who should wait? So here's my honest take. You should buy in 2026 if you have at least 40% down payment or can pay cash, you're planning full-time van life and the operational costs still pencil out, you're competent negotiating with builders directly and you're targeting leftover 2025 inventory, you're hunting private seller used deals from people who need to move quickly. You should wait if you're financing 90% of the purchase, you're in a high insurance cost state, and this is a weekend toy. You're shopping dealer-listed used vans thinking you'll save money. You won't. The worst possible move in 2026 is financing a dealer-listed used van at 9% interest because it feels cheaper. That's a financial trap that'll cost you $30,000 over the loan term. Look, the campervan market in 2026 is designed to punish uninformed buyers. Dealers are happy to let you walk out with a bad deal because most people don't do this math. But if you understand what's actually driving costs, tariffs, insurance chaos, and predatory used pricing, you can either negotiate a killer deal or save yourself from a financial disaster. The truth is, campervans don't cost more because they're better. They cost more because the system is broken and buyers are paying for it. Drop a comment and tell me, are you buying new, dealer used, private used, or waiting this market out completely? Because I'm seeing wildly different strategies work for different people, and I want to know what you're actually planning to do with your money.